Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Rose Garden unboxing. Now, you may notice that this is a day late. Well, besides being Thanksgiving, yesterday was also me being really sick. So, here it is a day later, because I still had to record this monologue and splice all the video together, because it's actually about 4 clips put together. But, as you see here, we have something really fun. The Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game Complete Edition, KO Edition. Took over a year and a half to get this because, well, COVID ruined everything. And to all you little whiners who were complaining, why does it take so long? Screw you, COVID ruined everything. And there you see my feet. You know, if I had one of those accounts YouTube doesn't like the name of, starts with an OF, I'd tell you to join me there, but I don't. So, enjoy the feet. Alright. I'm just unwrapping it for now, so... Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's not as heavy as it looks. Alright, well. Here we go. So, first off, this here is pretty much as much of a box as you get for this. Because it's just a sleeve, but, I mean, I've had worse things hanging up on my wall. This is pretty amazing. If I could frame it or find a way to mount it, I probably will. The back doesn't matter. There's literally nothing on it, as you saw. Okay, and you can see my nasty-ass reflection. Luckily, I was wearing pants. Alright, so, here we go. Here's the top. Looks like a pretty nice case. I love how they're sticking to the band motif, even though that wasn't a big part of the movie, but graphic novel probably had more to play. I still need to read those. This looks like some type of equipment case. I would love to have equipment to compare it to, but I'm a broke bitch. Because I spent all my money on nice stuff like this. I'd say it's worth it. You know, you can tell it's not a same quality as a actual case for some equipment. But it's still pretty nice looking, and if you take care of it and don't leave it in a wet environment, it'll be fine. Okay, so the Sex Bob-ombs. That's the name of the band, and that's their little mascot. I love their little mascot. So now we're gonna flip it around because I recorded that whole thing backwards on the camera without realizing it. And then we're going to pop this sucker open. Ah, beautiful. It's all white. I was gypped. It looks terrible. Yeah, that little speaker there, I have to mess with it every time I open it. But it's fine. Alright, now we have a better angle. And we're going to see... It's not exactly the Sex Bob-ombs. It's actually Scott on the left. I forgot his name on the right because I haven't seen the movie in a while. And I need to get the graphic novels. Ramona is singing, and I also forgot her name on the drums. I loved her in the movie. I really love the movie. Like, I'm one of those people that I feel like I get to find and enjoy the graphic novel thanks to the movie. I just have to get off my butt and actually get the graphic novel. But if the movie was that good, the graphic novel has got to be insane. And here you have your standard shtick with nothing on the back, telling you how the electronics work in the little cardboard thing. And yeah, all the lights and sound, it's all in that little cardboard piece. Nice little hideaway metal part there. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? You know, I almost want to use those as chopsticks, but they're drumsticks. I don't have a drum, so I can't really use them for that either. But why would you want to mess up something so beautiful? Almost as beautiful as Ramona's butt there. Hi, Ramona. Shake that thing my way, girl. Alright, so here we have the first of the drumsticks. Well, both of them actually. I've been working on the railroad, trying to focus now. Alright, you can do it. You can do it. Focus! It worked. Alright. We have Scott jamming out on his guitar. I don't know if it's bass or otherwise, because I haven't seen a movie in a while. But it's pretty cool. It makes me wish that there was a flip book with these little animations added, because I can't flip these drumsticks. Maybe if you spin them fast enough, who knows? But I would have to practice a lot. But look at it! Look how freaking cool that is! Oh my gosh! And no, I'm not just talking all the time, even if it doesn't make any sense, because I don't have any music to put to this. Why would you say that? I do need to work on getting me some music for this channel. And here we have stick number 2. Doon, 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 doon. Ah, I love her. You wouldn't know it by the fact that I can't remember her name, but I love her. I loved her in the movie anyway. Alright, look at that. Ah, this is so fun. You know, who would have thought of putting in something like that? I mean, that was so cool. So now we come to the bread and butter. The main amazing piece here. The actual game. At least, we're getting there. So you see we have the Sega Genesis clamshell case over here. Nice touch. Freaking amazing. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, so's her butt. Hey, don't call me sexist. Scott has a nice butt too. I'm an equal opportunities pervert. Alright, then a little salt packet to keep the moisture out. Very nice addition, because moisture sucks. I've lost a couple of things to moisture. Then you nip it. Nip it good. Put the little hole. It puts the finger in the hole. You know, sometimes I can just skin the plastic off of something, and other times it's attached till death. Alright. So, what's inside? What's in the box, bitch? What's in the box? What's in the box? The actual game! It does exist! Hallelujah! Oh. This is one of those games that I was so sad, because it was just like, oh, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. Delisted. No! Limited run. You have made me so happy. It's so beautiful. Defeat the League of Evil Exes. Limited run. Whoa! I don't know what the surfer was for, but enjoy. Alright. Nurse, I've made the incision. I'm going in. I am removing the parasite. I've done it. He's going to live! You know what? I should get Trauma Center, because that looks like fun. I've been watching the Game Grumps do their playthrough. I know it's old as hell, but I'm behind. Ah, look how pretty. There's actually stuff in the case. I know you're all cheap and trying to make more money and stuff, game companies, but Come on, man. Manuals, even if they're not full color, manuals, man. There's the disc. That would make a really nice vinyl, an LP album, you know? I've seen the actual vinyls, though, and they're multicolored. I know a lot of people are still waiting for those because that also got screwed by COVID. And so Limited Run was getting them in batches. Luckily for me, I'm a broke bitch, and I couldn't afford the vinyls and the KO edition. Alright, now, one of the best parts of most Limited Run games. Dun dun dun! The reverse cover! Yeah, Scott and Evil X's. I like that a lot better. It's pretty cool. And it kind of matches one of the early posters for the movie. Again, I'm coming into this mostly from the movie. And when I said the Sex Bombs, the band, wasn't a big part of the movie, it's mostly based on the fact that Scott really didn't care about them. He really didn't care that he was in the band, except when it helped him. Because, as most people know, Scott's a dick. In the manga and in the show. That's why part of the thing is Scott realizing he has to man up and take care of the shit he's wrought. Alright, now, take this, put it back in here, because we want to keep it safe, nice and safe, and comfy. So pretty, so precious. And let's get a little look at the manual here. It looks like a Super Nintendo manual. I fucking love it! It's blurry, I know, but screw you, I don't care. Consider it a teaser. It is so cool. I miss instruction manuals so much. I miss them. Join me at the dark side. We have instruction manuals and big booty bitches. The Clash at Demon Head. Yeah, that bitch. Ah, she's hot. I can't help it. Screw you. A lot of people hate Brie Larson. I like Brie Larson. I liked Captain Marvel. Alright. Set that down. And there we have the soundtrack. I think I just heard a fly buzzing around. Move that out of the way again. Set this aside. Let's get back to the soundtrack. Not a jewel case, just a sleeve, but, you know, still nice. And there's the original game ID for when you could download it online. That's what the, I guess you would call it a thumbnail cover, what it looked like. Now, one thing I don't like about this is, as you can tell, it is wrapped very tightly. Not a lot of places to break the seams. So you have to be very gentle. You have to be gentle. Good evening, Agent Starling. I was wondering if you could help me unwrap my CDs, especially my soundtracks. We should have some liver with fava beans and nice Chianti. Huzzah! I've managed to get in! But it's still fighting me! This is a stubborn bitch. Just like my wife. And you wonder why I'm single. I'm so lonely. Seriously, this thing is fighting me. It does not want to get unwrapped. But I say nay. I don't rep the weasel. I set the weasel free. And there's the actual soundtrack. You know, kind of matches the cover. But, again, that's not a bad thing. It's still pretty cool. Alright, what else do we have in here? We have some stickers, some of the power-ups, special items, and the gang. Oh my gosh, Macaulay Culkin's brother, he was amazing in the movie too. I love it. The gay roommate. He was awesome. Alright then. Open it up and we have the poster. And as y'all know, I mostly save this for a poster video later on, but I have to show this one because it's a map. At least I will show it in the poster video because I'm not dealing with that autofocus that I don't have. And that's just a piece of cardboard. Enjoy. I'm sorry. I love you. You're part of it. So you're worth it. You're special. Put that back in there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to discard you. I don't know if you heard it, but I just farted and I'm still not feeling 100%. It smells horrible. Be glad you are not here with me right now. Oh my gosh. I think I need to go check myself. I may have wrecked myself. I'm going to play peekaboo with this, and I'm going to play peekaboo with my underwear. Oh, darling. Alright, let's go. Ramona, ra Ramona, ra Ramona, my Ramona, my, whoo, my Maroma. I'm not stalling for time. What would give you that idea? Alright, now, look inside. Is there another reverse cover? You know LRG, there's gotta be another reverse cover. Brr, brr, brr. That is badass. That should be the cover for the game. Oh my gosh. And that's actually what the card I got with this looks like. Oh. That should have been the cover for the actual Blu-ray case. It's amazing. Okay, now that we have that all done. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh. I think I'm going to have a clue. Oh, jinkies. Let's put everything back in here. Nice and neat to keep it safe until I have a way or place to store it. I'm going to make a display for it. Somehow, some way. Somewhere. Some way. Someday. And look, they even went the extra mile and put a plastic covering for the book. They're so thoughtful. Alright. Let's get this little thing out of the way. There's some stickers there. And here we have a full digital guide at primagames.com. I'm going to show you the other side because it's my guide, bitch. And more stickers! Ooh, Demon Ramona. Or is that the drummer? I can't tell. What's going to be next? Is it going to be the book? Is it going to be... It's this. If I can get it out. You will not defeat me! Alright, here we have a second copy of the soundtrack on cassette.
Now, you may not recognize what this is. This here is called a cassette tape. Back in my day, when we wanted to listen to music, we didn't have CDs and them fancy MP3 players. We had these doohickeys called cassette tapes. This here little thing, you would put it on the A side, listen to it all the way, then you have to pull it out of the player, put it back in, and then listen to the B side. And if you wanted to find a specific song, you got really good at timing the rewind and the fast forward buttons. Because there was no next track option. No siree. You know, this is kind of cool. Oh man, I used to have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cassette tape. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. I tried so hard not to cry at work on Sunday when I heard about you. Mate, rest in power, my brother Green Ranger. And also Kevin Conroy. You will always be the Batman. Whenever I read a book, a novel, a comic, your voice is what I hear from Batman. Rest in peace. Kevin Conroy, Jason David Frank. I will miss you. Alright, with all that sadness out of the way, let me put this cassette back. Alright. Now, let's see if I can pull this bastard out. Come! Come! There we go. I was mostly just trying to not mess it up, because I'm very, very peculiar about not messing my shtick up. Alright. And as I remove the plastic sleeve, because I know it's shiny, super shiny, excuse me for that burp. Once again, I was sick yesterday. I'm still having a few issues, although my fart smell has gone away. Hopefully, I don't do it again. Alright, now we have this little pixel pen. That's what it looked like if this game was on the NES. Which, you know, seeing as they've put Resident Evil 6 and Bloodborne and other games on the NES, I want to see a demastered version of Scott Pilgrim. Just because. You can't tell me that wouldn't be awesome. And let's put that back and get on to the next part. We're almost done digging here. And you have some guitar picks. It's kind of cool. You know, it's simple. Generic red design for a guitar pick. I've seen many of these. But it's got a little Scott Pilgrim and Sex Bombs logo. I'm never going to use these, but I do want to learn to play guitar. I'm going to get some other kind of guitar picks for that. Probably Linkin Park. Also, rest in peace, Chester. Why does everyone I love die? All of my childhood heroes. Anyway, as I put this back in the bag for posterity, prostitution, and indigenization. Yeah, sure, those are words. They're totally words. Don't believe me? Go feck yourself. Alright, now, here we have some cards. You know, it's nice that they put these all in plastic to keep them all safe and shit, but come on, you're really taking up my time with all this unwrapping. Alright, and here we have 7 cards for the 7 Evil X's. Turn it around. Turn the beat around. Matthew Petal. Alright. Next. Lucas Lee. Captain America. He's a hero. Todd Ingram. Superman. But he had cream. And he's not allowed to have cream. For those who don't know, it's because he was Brandon Routh in the movie, and Brandon Routh was Superman in Superman Returns.
And unfortunately, this is going to be where it ends, because it seems like for some reason I lost the remaining footage for the rest of the video, and I don't have the time or the energy from being sick to put the rest of the cards out there. But when I finish my poster video, I will also add in any missing or lost items from these videos. So, without further ado, last but not least, here is one of the best, most fun parts of this collection. Please enjoy, thank you for watching, and I'll be back. Don't worry about that.
I like video games. I like video games. I like video games. And tickle bitty.